Hey friends, so how's it going? Welcome to the vlog. We are in the middle of January 2023 and I just thought I'd give you a quick update on what's been going on. I haven't had much time to do many videos, haven't done much exploring. Basically things are picking up job-wise and I am getting busy, but it's a good busy, because I mentioned in a previous video that I'm actually starting to get some design work for a automobile related company. That has been going well. We basically negotiated a little bit better rate for them based on the fact that they think that they can keep me really busy volume wise. So I'm going to be cranking out designs left, right, and center here over the next few months. And that's a good thing, because my truck and trailer woes have not ended just because I've stopped. I went into town the other day to get water and I was waiting at the water station because it's getting busy, and had my foot on the brake, and all of a sudden the truck starts moving a little bit and I'm like, what's going on? Why is the brake pedal going to the floor? And guess what? Yes, I've blown another brake line. So since that was Friday afternoon, I got back here. It's not like spewing out, it's just kind of leaking out, but it's definitely leaking. So I got back here and I went online and I found a couple of repair shops in Quartzsite. I'm looking at those, but basically they were closing up. It was Friday afternoon. So Monday morning I'm going to phone around and see what they think it will cost me. Now I got the one main line that goes from the cylinder all the way back to the left driver's wheel, rear driver's wheel. So that line doesn't need to be replaced. That was the one that I got a little bit gouged in Wawa, Ontario, I'm pretty sure. But that one doesn't need to be replaced. So I'm going to phone around and see, and just maybe get a quote on just redoing all the rest of them. Like just from the cylinder back, just do them all. Like I said, I'm starting to make a little bit of money, but as fast as it's coming in, it's going out. And I also have to order my 4 leaf springs, because I want to replace all 4 leaf springs on the trailer before I end up going too far. I mean, they're fine. The one across from the one that broke is a little flat, a little tired. So I don't want to push that too far as luck goes. And yeah. The joys of RV life, it's no different than owning a house and having your hot water heater go, or your dishwasher go, or your garage door quit working, or whatever it might be. There's always going to be something that needs to be fixed. And that's just the way it goes, especially when you're dealing with stuff that's a little on the older side, myself included. Which brings me to another thing. Hanging out with the dog one night, watching a movie, eating some snacks, and all of a sudden, what the hell is that? And I got a piece of tooth, basically just fell out. So the filling is still there, it's sharp, but a good chunk of tooth is gone. So once I get the truck fixed, I'm gonna be looking at, I have some recommendations for dentists in Los Algodones, Mexico. And I might make a trip down there and get that one, and maybe another little one that's got a little bit of a weird, I think it's a piece missing as well. Just get those 2 fixed up and, you know, get that done. And renew my prescriptions, because I got high blood pressure. I don't know why, I mean. But yeah, apparently I have a high blood pressure. So yeah, I'll get those prescriptions refilled and some teeth fixed. And yeah, health-wise, that will be my gifts to myself. And then, as much as I don't want to, I think I might have to consider a generator. Mainly because down here in the winter, the sun is low, the days are short, and most times I'm okay. I can kind of plan around the sunny days. But as you can tell right now, it's cloudy and that kind of actually allowed me the time to come out and shoot these videos. I did this one and 2 Starlink related ones before this, basically because I have nothing else to do, and I don't really have the power to be working on my iMac right now. So that brings me to the next point is, like I said, work is getting busy. I'm getting busier, and I don't want to get behind because I'm waiting for cloudy days, and I might actually be looking at that scenario coming up this week because right now it's Saturday, cloudy, Sunday, cloudy, Monday, cloudy, Tuesday, potentially cloudy, Wednesday looks like it's going to be bright and sunny. I have first round of a design that's supposed to be due Wednesday, so I'm hoping that I get enough during those 3 days that I can get the initial 3 pages, the general gist of the design done and in. I did a little work today because it was sunny this morning and the batteries got a little bit of a boost, but yes, not the optimum situation to keep working as much as I'm going to need to. Plus, when I go back into Canada in basically the start of May, first couple of weeks of June, a lot of times, very much like today, cloudy, rainy, that kind of thing. Spring, Canadian spring, you get a lot of cloud, a lot of rain. So I might be looking at a generator. I'm going to look for something fairly small, fairly quiet, nothing too major, just enough to get me by in a pinch. And if you have any recommendations on generators, please leave them in the comments. Like I said, small, quiet, decent output. I don't really know what to look at. Some of the cheaper ones, I'm looking at reviews and that kind of thing. I don't want to spend thousands of dollars on a generator. It's just not feasible right now. But it is looking like it might be a necessity just to keep me working, keep the money flowing. So yeah. And then eventually down the road, I'm looking at upgrading to lithium batteries. The Surette rolls that I have are doing great, but they are lead acid batteries. They are heavy as hell. Probably didn't help contributing to broken leaf springs and that kind of thing. But it's all relative. So yeah, just been hunkered down here in the desert, the LTVA near Quartzsite. And Rollins and I basically go for a walk a couple times a day out in the desert, just kind of exploring. He gets to go a little free range for a bit and sniff and, pee on things and do what dogs do in the middle of the desert. So other than that, it's just been work and a little bit of research on the bear market crypto and stock stuff, because now that I'm making some money, I'm going to try and wisely invest in a few things and see if I can't maybe make a little money that way, and start kind of planning my next chapter of life, whatever that may be. I'd like to get to a point where I'm not working 40, 50, 60 hours a week, which is what I'm basically looking at now with these 2 clients that I have. My third one that's basically been throwing scraps here and there. They may be falling by the wayside pretty quick because, I went to invoice them last Monday and I had 3 hours booked for the prior 2 weeks. So that shows you basically how little they're sending my way. It's off and on. They did want to give me a full-on website that nobody else wants because the client is a royal pain in the ass. But I am thinking, luckily for me, I've basically declined that because these guys, these car guys with the design jobs are, they're pretty sure that they can send me 2, 3, 4, 5 a month as fast as I can do them. So I'd rather be doing that. It's way more enjoyable, and they're actually way more organized than anybody else I've worked for in a long time. So we're just gonna go with the flow on those guys. It's car related stuff, so I kind of enjoy doing it. Things are starting to pick up. So that said, Rollins is fine, I'm fine, minus a little missing tooth. But yeah, life goes on, and things are looking better. And despite truck needing brake lines and the trailer needing springs and me needing teeth fixed, life is good. I guess you could kind of say it's all relative. If these things were happening and I didn't have the money coming in, I'd be stressing again. But because I'm working and because, you know, things are flowing, it's much easier to take the setbacks or the little, you know, side steps, like replacing brake lines on a truck, in stride, because you can just go, okay, yeah, making the money, you know, shouldn't be a big deal to cover that. The money that I was lent when my axle went in Montana, I did borrow some money from friends and family. I'm happy and proud to say that that's all been paid back. I'm like, the only debt I have is my credit card, and yeah. Happy to say I'm all caught up with people I know, and yeah, things are good. So, that said, friends, I'm going to leave you on this cloudy day and hang out with my dog and basically, you know, do some little pitter-pattering, clean up a few things, that kind of thing. If there's anything that you would like to see a video of, please leave it in the comments. Feel free to ask me questions. And yeah, you know, I'm open to video ideas. I don't know what you guys want to see. Pretty much everything that is possibly a question has probably been answered a million times by other RV YouTubers, etc., etc. But if you want my take on something, drop me a line, leave me a comment. If you haven't already, click subscribe and do all that kind of jazz. Hit the little bell for notifications when I do release new videos, which I'm hoping to still kind of do more. Once I get more into a swing where I'm not depending on cloudy days and sunny days and that kind of thing, I do hope to get out and do some more exploring once the truck's fixed. Again, I could have been doing that today, but yeah. Setbacks. They're okay. We can deal with them now. All right, friends. Take care. Have a good one, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.
Are you telling me stories? Rollins? Are you telling me stories? Yeah? No? Secrets? Oh, really? And what else? Oh, is Mr. Grumbles in the house now? Huh? Got itchy ears. Got itchy ears. You're not. Are you all done telling stories? Are you all done? Rollins, are you all done telling stories? Okay. You don't like the camera, do you? You know. You know it's on. Huh? Who's the dog on there? Do you see him? Huh? Who's this? Who's that there? Rollins. Look at him. Right there. Who's that guy? He's pretty handsome. I don't know, you better watch out for him. He might be stealing all your girls. Yeah? Do you have girlfriends? You don't have girlfriends? How come? Oh, because we're not in the same space long enough for all to have girlfriends? Is that why? Huh? Is that why? Or is it because you no longer have your nads? Does that have something to do with it? Maybe. Don't be depressed. Yeah. Is it chilly in here? I can see your breath. All right, handsome. You want to say goodbye to all the people watching? Should we say goodbye to all the people watching? Who's this? Who's that? Huh? There's a plane going over. Or an ATV, something. That's different. Kettle's boiling. I guess it's time to go.